Welcome to episode 10 of Tools in the Hall. We got an awful lot of stuff to look through today. Some new and interesting items came in from Maxxeon and some other vendors, so let's dig right in. Let's see if we can do this without any edits or cuts. I doubt it, but let's try it. In the first box, we just have some warranty returns. We had some items out for repair. This Snap-on 3/8 impact came back from repair. We've got some third-party warranty stuff. We handle all kinds of warranties, and this is some of those. In this box, we have some... we have very little ammo left, and we have some 12 gauge double up buck that was still in stock and somebody wanted some, so get it while you can, because if you can find that anywhere, go grab it. This is the last of the bunch that we had that's going out the door. We still have a few boxes left, but it's tough to come by. So yeah, we deal that stuff too. I don't know if I can say those words on YouTube, but we deal them, and somebody wanted some, so we had it. Next, we got some more warranty stuff. The 2-pack of die grinders from Sunex. Those are those little light-duty guys that some guys have great luck with them, some not. Some guys buy those and use them forever. Some guys use them for 6 months and they crap out. They're very unpredictable. They're not our go-tos. But if somebody wants them, we'll sell them. But they're the ones that come with a bunch of provisos and some warnings that hey, your results are going to vary. We'd rather get you into something like the 90-degree quick release model from Astro Pneumatic or any of those in their lineup, because you're just better units. Ingersoll has really good die grinders as well. So does Dynabrade, but those prices go way up. I think the best bang for the buck is the Astro Pneumatic quick release 90-degree one. Seems to be the most popular one we sell anyway. Alright, here's the more fun stuff. Easy Red's got this cool neck light. It's rechargeable. It has 2 independent light heads that recharge individually. And the cool thing about this is you can wear it around your neck, obviously. You can also wear it around your head. And it's been really popular since they came out with it. You'll see this same one manufactured by Easy Red for Matco and Cornwell. I don't think Mac has its own branded version of this. Snap-on has a similar light to this, but I don't know who makes that one. I don't think it's Easy Red. The old standby spill-free funnels from Lyle. Lyle also has these branded for Mac, and I think everybody else too. Or the other companies just sell the Lyle ones. This is the one with all the adapters that has the plug in it that you can use to prevent spillage. Handy little unit. They're on sale right now, I think, too. Gray Pneumatic is one of our favorites for impact sockets because they've got a great variety and their prices are really good. And right now they got a bunch of stuff that's on sale, so we've been selling more Gray Pneumatic than usual as a result. This one is their 3/8 metric set that's got deep and shallow. And it runs 7 to 19, and I like that because it's a little rangier in its sizes than a lot of other sets. Some sets only go down to 8. I like it when they include the 7. Sunex also has a, is this the pipe plug socket set? Hold on. yeah, this is the pipe plug socket set from Sonex. This has got those square drive sockets, male and female, for things like drain plugs and diff plugs and stuff like that. That's a special order for somebody. Ullman is the company that we get our telescoping magnets from. I don't know who manufactures these, but everyone sells the same ones. Different colors. Orange and green and blue and red. Astro Pneumatic have these excellent bundle deals in their die grinders. They're bundling die grinders with their 8-piece carbide burr set. In this set, you get the angle one, you get the straight one, and the 8-piece burrs. And I like the fact that they bundle them together, because when they do, you can't beat the pricing. Normally, the burrs by themselves go for $98.99. That's right, that's what I said. And they're on sale right now. And you can compare that price to Snap-on, who wants, I forget, I put it in another video. If you look at my flyer drop video for Q1 of 2021, I'll put a link up here, then you can check out what the price difference is. It's significant, and it's kind of insane, because the burrs that you get here are no better than anyone else's burrs, and you pay hundreds of dollars less for the Astro ones. This setup with the burrs and the 2 die grinders is $177.99, and that's our. I don't think there's a flyer price on that. I think that's just a regular price. So when they put them on sale, they're even less. What else we got? Some more magnets from Ullman. These are restock items, and a restock of a 3/8 swivel adapter. Last week I sold a Master 3/8 Impact Sonex set to a guy, and this was missing out of the kit because I had to fulfill a warranty for a guy on the truck. So this is a restock of that, and this guy will get it Tuesday when I see him. This is your favorite part of the video, when you get to watch me put stuff back in a box. No, it isn't. This is an AK-47. That just came in. Because we are a dealer for such things, and they're really hard to find right now. Any of them are. So what I've been encouraging people to do is, if you can find something that you want online, go ahead and buy it. And if you want us to do the transfer for you, just specify us as the FFL holder. If you need information on how to do that, just contact me, and we can walk you through that process. You can also look on our website, because I built out a whole description on how to do that. So if you go to the website coiletools.com, there's a firearms link up on the top. Click that, and it's in the description there on how to handle the whole transfer process and the whole rest of it. So just let me know if you need help with that. We've got 4 of these adjustable work stands. These are those body panel and fender stands. And we had one customer who, brand new customer for us, we just started going to a really nice specialty and custom shop out past Dripping Springs, Texas. And I'm glad I went there, because I was asked by 2 of the guys who work there to come out. And I love when guys request us, because it means that there's going to be business there. And one guy I knew from a previous shop who had went out there, and another guy who I didn't realize had been doing work there, had gone out there. And they both asked me to come out, which is very heartening, because it means instant business. And there's very little tool truck competition out there. I think they only got a Snap-on truck. And you know, they like the prices and selection that I've got. So we'll do business with them. One of the guys out there who works in their body shop ordered these stands, and in fact, that guy that I mentioned that is getting that replacement Sonex swivel, he ordered that. He bought that master set, and we've been doing some pretty good business there. We've only been going for a couple of weeks, so it's building up, and I enjoy building the business like that. Maxxeon has these really cool accessories for their lights, and we're a big fan of their work lights. They've got the Cyclops hockey puck style lights. This used to be the light that Snap-on carried like this. They were manufactured by Snap-on and branded by them by Maxxeon. So you would go on a Snap-on truck and you get this light for like $80, but we sell them for $47. And I know what you're thinking. I can get those on Amazon. Don't talk to me about the Amazon pricing, please. This is a tool truck. Tool truck pricing is always higher than everybody else, particularly people who sell on Amazon. So when I tell you what the prices are, just know that it's a tool truck price, not an Amazon price. And hey, if you want to shop on Amazon, go right ahead. You're welcome to spend your money wherever you like. I think that the service we provide on the truck makes the price differences worth it in many instances. And, like I tell people, hey, you want to shop on Amazon, shop on Amazon. But just, don't expect that the Amazon truck's going to come by every week to take care of you. But we do. And that's the whole point behind tool trucks, is getting better service. Yes, the prices are higher because we buy in lower volume, but hopefully the service that we provide makes it worth it. And we provide financing and everything else. So anyway, enough of that. That's the long and short of it is this. This was the same light you'd buy in the Snap-on truck for a while. Snap-on has since changed their manufacturer for these lights. I don't know who it is now, but it's Maxxeon for us, and they have these very nice work lights. They have 3 different sizes of these Workstar models. The Cyclops is this one size. Oh no, actually, I lied to you. They just came out with a new one. So they've got some new ones of these that are just hitting the market. We don't have any yet because they're not available. These guys, they have 3 different sizes, and they come with a really strong magnet that you can attach to anything metallic. I was going to say the underside of a hood, but how many hoods are, I don't know. Anyway, you can attach that to anything that's ferrous metal. Obviously, just remember to take it off, because that magnet is going to make that thing stick on there forever. And I don't want to see you have a customer drive away in a vehicle that has got your light sticking under it. And the customer wanted a tripod so he can mount this light to it. So Maxxeon has these other accessories. This is a single light head tripod. They've got a double light head and a triple light head tripod. And I thought it was a really good setup, because in addition to their tripods, they also have underhood brackets. So you can take their work lights and attach them to any one of a number of accessories that they have, their tripods, their underhood brackets, and the like, and get full functionality of their lights. And you're not restricted to how you use them, because it's modular, because you just take the light and you can stick it on any one of their accessories and use it that way. So bravo to you, Maxxeon. I love the quality of their stuff. Their prices are usually pretty good. And a setup like this is really valuable. You'll save a bunch of money over the more expensive ones from Milwaukee, which, not to bash Milwaukee, because I'm a huge fan, but their pricing can be kind of high, and they're a little bit limiting. For example, it's only cordless. When you buy a Milwaukee thing, they have very few tools that have a corded option. With this Maxxeon light, you can leave it plugged in. So you can use it corded or cordless. Use it on a tripod. Use it on the other thing I just mentioned, whichever that was. My brain's not working. What did I just say? Underhood bracket. Thank you for yelling at the screen. I appreciate that. Okay, moving on. One customer really enjoys air impacts, and he asked me to get him a whole bunch of stuff. One of them being the Ingersoll 1/2-inch air impact. This is their 235 Ti Max model. It's their biggest one that has 1,350 foot-pounds of breakaway torque. And they got one of the better warranties on air tools. Ingersoll puts a 2-year warranty on that one. And oftentimes when you're looking to buy tools, the warranty is what's going to sell it, because that's where you find a lot of your value. And Ingersoll, on some of their offerings, has a 2-year warranty. And when I did some shopping for my customer on this one, the nice thing is, number one, we can offer a brand choice that you don't see on other tool trucks. So I could quote out an Ingersoll, a Chicago Pneumatic, and an AirCat and say, between these different brands, they have a couple of different models. Which would you like? And I can explain the differences between one and the other. Maybe there's a warranty difference. Maybe there's a power difference. Maybe there's a price difference. And he can then make that choice, and I can be that resource for him. And that is really where I think that we offer a value you don't see on other tool trucks, because you get a brand choice with us since we're independent that you can't get with a Snap-on, Matco, or Cornwell guy, and you get the service to the shop, but you don't get when you go to the store. So I don't mean to throw this into a sales pitch about our services, but it's one of the things that we can do that differentiate us, and it's why we as a little guy can compete very effectively and actually displace a lot of our competition from other shops. So it feels good to be able to offer stuff like this, and when you talk to other guys about it and you explain what we can and can't do, they really enjoy hearing what is kind of refreshing news. This is the micro torch that Power Probe has. It's a butane power torch. These are standard inventory items for us. And Gearant has these very popular socket and ratchet sets. This is their 120 XP ratchet that has 56 total pieces. It's standard and metric sockets, deep and shallow, all 6-point. Comes with a couple of extensions and a swivel adapter. They also have an option, I think, that has 2 ratchets. This is the 1 ratchet option. And these guys are on sale right now for $149.99. And since they've been on sale, we've been selling a lot of them, so we're going to keep our inventory stocked up on those. Here's some more Gray Pneumatic. We've been selling a lot of Gray Pneumatic the last week, more than usual. This is a set of deep 1/2-inch drive sockets. This one ranges from 10 to 27, and I like the size ranges that Gray puts in their kits. The same customer who ordered that Ingersoll 1/2-inch ordered those. And he ordered a few other things. He ordered some socket rails. Mechanics Time Saver makes these socket rails. You've seen them in different colors on different brands. They manufacture this for everybody else. And that same customer also got this 3/8 deep socket set that runs 7 to 19 from Gray Pneumatic. And this particular customer is a cool guy. It's just him and his business partner who own a brake and alignment shop, and they do a lot of business there. They actually care about their customers and about doing a good job. And they got a lot of business, and they're fun guys. I love talking to them. They're just fun to hang out with for a few minutes. And that's part of the tool truck life that I think is so cool. Is that when the truck pulls in, you get to hang out, chat it up with some guys. We have a lot of zombie fantasies, hoping that someday we have a zombie apocalypse, but we have a plan if we do. So the nice thing is, if we do get a zombie outbreak, we got a whole thing in place, so we'll be pretty good. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. And anyway, so this guy I was in the middle of telling a story. This guy is a customer who doesn't buy a ton of stuff. But when he does things periodically. He'll go in for $1,000 worth of stuff every few months. And it's good, steady business. He's a terrific guy. I love seeing him. And he's just one of those guys who's awesome to work with and awesome to do business with, and I like him a lot. We've got one remaining monster work table left. We have what? Brain fart. Oh, I did another video on what happened to the Monster tool brand. It's been discontinued. So Monster is no more. Products that was in that brand have been moved over to K-Tool International, but not everything survived that move. So things like the work tables are still available, but we get them under the K-Tool brand now, and that's the last remaining Monster one we had. So that's going to a customer on Tuesday. This box has some fun stuff. It's got this really cool Nipex snap ring plier set. This is that 8-piece set with all the different size pliers in them. Happy customer to getting that. And we get the Vice Grip brand locking pliers from Irwin. This has their 6-inch, 10-inch, and 11-inch pliers in them. This is going to a customer. That's a special order. This guy's a warranty replacement. It's an Easy Red 12x14 ratcheting wrench. There's a swap out on that. This is that Lyle shallow filter socket set. You've seen this in other brands. Lyle is a manufacturer that manufactures for lots of other companies, so you'll see their stuff that's been private labeled and third-party branded. Same with their oil filter wrenches. This is the same one that Mac sells. I think Cornwell doesn't even change the packaging on it. Mac has some different packaging, but it's all the same part number. They're all manufactured for them. And this box here has stuff for Tim's truck. And what I enjoy about seeing what Tim orders is that he can buy different stuff than I buy because he's got the autonomy to do what his customers want him to do and what he thinks he should be doing. I have never ordered this Allen socket set from K-Tool before. So this is the first time I've seen it. Tim's ordered for a customer for his. And it'll be fun to see what feedback we get on that. Getting new and different brands for people is great because if they want to branch out a little bit and get some brand diversity in their toolbox and give us feedback on it, it's great for us because it gives us really valuable information. Sometimes people do it and they don't like what they got and they tell us why, and maybe it's not the quality that they're looking for. Great, we will not carry those anymore. Sometimes we can find real gems where there's a brand we didn't really know about or haven't worked with before, and someone will find it and they'll say, hey, these are really good quality items, and we'll say, great, we'll go more into those. And maybe there's a cost advantage there, maybe there's a real compelling reason to put some new and different stuff on the truck, and it's great for us to have that input and that feedback from customers because that's the information that we use then to pass on to other people, help move along some buying decisions, help branch out our product line. So it's good all around. This is the ever popular 4-piece 120 XP ratchet set from Gear Wrench. These are must-haves on the truck. That's a regular item for us. And if you carry ratchets, you got to carry ratchet repair kits. So we have the repair kits. When they go out, the Gear Wrench 8-piece sensor socket kit is probably the least expensive of the ones that we carry. So that's the one that we choose to put on the truck. Replacement battery for the Streamlight Stingers. That's a regular inventory item for us. An 11mm gearbox branded wrench from Gear Wrench. These are very popular wrenches because they've got spline drive on both ends and one end is fixed. The other end is a flex ratchet head. And they're very popular. They come in a set that goes up to 19 mil, and then we can buy larger sets to fill that out, so we can get jumbo sizes too. The diesel guys love them. Not so much the automotive guys, but they got a lot of leverage, and they got larger sizes for the guys that work on the bigger stuff. We go to Irwin for our drill bits. We have other brands available, but for the money and the quality, it's tough to beat Irwin. If there's a better bit out there that we can carry, I don't know what it is. I'd rather carry this brand than others because they put a warranty on all sizes that are larger than 1/4 inch. And the only other company I know that puts any kind of warranty on their bits is Matco, and they have the same policy, everything larger than a quarter. Or Mac, which puts a warranty on every size bit. The problem is you're going to spend over $400 for a similar set of drill bits on a Mac truck. The Irwin ones are still not cheap, but they are less than half that price. I think there's like $165 or something like that. They're not stupid expensive. They're still expensive, but at least you get a warranty with these. What else? This is, I'm not going to open this box. This is a service wrench set from V8 Tools. The service wrenches are those that just have the open end and they have a handle that tapers down. They're not terribly long. They're usually pretty thin to get into tight spaces. And V8 Tools is not what I would call a high quality product line, but their stuff is really affordable, and as long as you use it for its intended purpose, it's a service wrench. It's thin. It's not meant to be hauling on and putting a lot of torque on. They'll be fine. They're great for their intended purpose. Do not go in thinking that a V8 branded tool can be beat on or abused like others, because they are not built that way. That's not what they're for. Again, they're thin. They're service wrenches. And when you need them because there's nothing else that's going to get you in the confined spaces that this wrench will get you in. So understand what V8 is. I think they're a very good quality wrench for what they are. Just know that you're not going to get the same level of performance out of their stuff that you're going to from other brands. But other brands don't make what they make. And there's another gray pneumatic. Oh, this is a big boy. This is an interesting set. This is a half-inch drive 12-point shallow. Well, you don't see people wanting this one every day. This one runs 10 to 36 mil. It's a big set. 26 pieces in total. All carry a lifetime warranty like the other Gray Pneumatic stuff does. Not everything does, though. Gray Pneumatic does not put a warranty on their reducing adapters, so know that going in. They consider those to be wear items with no warranty. In fact, they'll stamp it running the adapter. There's no warranty. Sunex does carry a warranty on all their reducers, which is why if you want a reducer, we tend to recommend Sunex. And if you want other things that Sunex doesn't carry, we go to Gray. Gray's got particularly good pricing right now, so that's why their stuff is popular this week. Alright, last box. Looks like we have some third-party warranties come back. That's what, and some, yeah, that's what all that stuff is. That's all warranties from other brands. Sometimes brands we don't carry will still cover warranties for people because it's one value add that we have, that we can help people out with their warranties with other brands. This is a cool little light from Streamlight. It's their Micro Stream USB. These little guys are light and small, and they have a clip that it's a pocket clip and a hat brim clip, which is kind of neat. Those are popular because they're not very expensive, and they're nice and bright, and they last a good long time because they're built solid. I like how Streamlight builds all their stuff. This is what? Oh, replacement bit socket that broke for somebody. It's a warranty. If you need something like crimpers and cutters, there are so many options that we have for brands that sometimes price is really the only thing that dictates it. For example, this K-Tool crimper is got just as good quality as a lot of other crimper and stripper tools out there, but you're going to pay a lot less for this one relative to other brands like Channel Lock and SK and Klein and those guys. And all their stuff has lifetime warranties. Vim is a favorite brand of mine because they've got such a cool variety of stuff. They have these one-piece stubby bits. And they've got hex, Torx, Phillips, slotted bits, all in the same kit. They're all shallow and stubby, so they're extra short to get into all kinds of tight spaces with a 1/4-inch square drive hole on them to accept your ratchet. And they've got a bunch of stuff like that. They've also come up with some more specialty tools They have a 15-inch long wrench extender that will be replacing the one we were carrying from Monster. And now that Monster's gone, we're just waiting for the Vim ones to come in, because those are the ones we'll be putting on the trucks. Price is about the same. Also carry a lifetime warranty. And I can't wait to get them because the wrench extenders are so popular. Mueller Cubes also makes wrench extenders. Their stuff is kind of pricey though, and I don't think that you get any more for your money with their pricing. The only difference that Mueller's has is on the handle side, they've got a square drive hole that you can put a breaker bar in. So if you need, your wrench plus an extender plus a breaker bar, it can accommodate that. But by that time, you got something that's about 8 feet long, and you get all the leverage you need. I've never known anyone to actually request that, even though I let them know it's available. Most people are fine with the leverage you get out of just a 15-inch long handle and attaching that to your wrench. So the Vim ones are the ones that we're going to be getting on the truck when those become available. They just announced them, so hopefully they come out before too long. We got some fender covers from K-Tool, and some are magnetic, some are not. Our customer who wanted these wanted both, so we got him some non-magnetic ones from Lyle and some magnetic ones from K-Tool. And these are the big ones. These are, I think, 3 by 4 feet, if I'm not mistaken, or 2 by 3 feet. They're big, and they'll give you good coverage. I like the fact that they're so soft on the backside. They're not going to scratch. The magnets are covered on the magnetic one, and customer wanted a couple of those. We'll also put some on the truck and build out the inventory that way. Oh, this is that quick lock angle die grinder from Astro that I was telling you about. This one is the most popular die grinder we have because for the price, you can't really beat it. It's got a really nice feature where you don't need 2 wrenches to work the collet. It has this button here that when you push the button, it locks the collet, and you only need 1 wrench, so it's faster. Fewer things to lose. And the body on this is a great composite material, so it keeps the body from getting cold when you're using it. And even though it's not marketed as a low vibration model, it's got low vibration. So if you're using this thing all day, it's comfortable. And the motor is large enough that it puts up with extended use. We've never seen one break for a motor. The only thing we had to do was replace one that had a bad button in the back. So these have been very reliable. And that's why we put those on the trucks. And when you compare the price of this one at $115 to the Snap-on ones that are over $200, and this has that quick lock feature, it's tough to beat the deal. And when you start showing this to people, or when you put it on the shelf of the truck, people start buying it. It's nice to be able to offer these things and be able to kind of displace our competition in this area because they don't offer the same things. What else? This is the magnetic swivel spark plug socket set from Gear Wrench. We also offer these for sale on our website, and if you want to buy them there, you'll save even more money. The guy who is purchasing this didn't order on the website. He ordered on the truck, but the cool thing is I can sell it to him at the online price as long as he pays for it all at once. And the online price is $69.99, so that's what he's paying for it. As opposed to, I've seen the Matco has that identical set, and this is another example of third-party branding. Let us save yourself some money. Matco sells this same set for like $135, and I can do it for $70 on our website. If we finance it on the truck, it's just a little bit more than that, but it's worth the extra savings to get it in other places and shop around a little bit. Especially if we can offer it on the truck and provide the same tool truck level service. I feel like I'm plugging ourselves too much here, which I didn't want to do. I'm going to stop that now and just do the rest of the tool haul. This 3/8, no, sorry, lying, 1/4-inch stubby impact wrench. Gonna admit, not the most popular thing Milwaukee ever came out with. 1/4-inch drive impacts generally are not that popular, but this one is one that was requested by a customer. He specifically wanted the 1/4 drive stubby, so that's what he will get. I got another customer who wanted the 7-piece stubby ratcheting end standard wrench set from Gear Wrench. Props to your hood with a hood prop. Like what I did there? Probably not. Lyle makes this same hood prop for everybody else. It's the one Mac has. It's the one lots of other companies have. Mayhew makes terrific punches, chisels, and pry bars. They are the brand we go to for that. And this is a small punch set that was requested by a machinist at one of our snazzier shops. He's looking for stuff that has a wide variety, and this one had a pretty good size selection. And the nice thing about Mayhew is that they put a lifetime warranty on everything. Restock item, those little Astro Pneumatic blowguns. We go to Astro for those because they're cheaper than everybody else. And the blowgun's all the same. This is a 120 XP ratchet. I replaced the guts in the ratchet that a guy had so he could continue using the ratchet, but the rubber handle on his was chunked off. There is no better company for us to deal with for warranties than Gear Wrench for their hand tools and Milwaukee for power tools. So Gear Wrench does not care why we send them stuff. If it's broken, we get credit for it and we can just swap it out with the customer. So they don't scrutinize. They're gonna take back a broken rubber handle and I can swap out the entire thing. I don't have to swap out just the handle. And before I did that, I could at least swap out the guts and the head for the guy so he can keep using it. So he's going to get 2 warranties in the same tool, and ultimately he's going to get himself a brand new tool anyway. So I love Gear Wrench for that kind of thing. That's one of the things they do best. And I got another customer who wanted one of the multi-volt Milwaukee battery chargers. That does their 12 and their 18-volt batteries. This is a hose cutter from OTC. It's a regular inventory item for us. Oh, there's a little tiny 7mm wrench that the customer wanted. I think he had to fill out a hole in his wrench organizer, and he needed a 7mm. Cute little 7mm. And restocks of our 3-inch backing pads. Firepower has these. Lots of brands have these. Firepower, Shark Industries. There's a number of different brands that have them. The Firepower ones are the least expensive, and their quality seems just as good as everyone else's, so those are the ones that we keep on the truck. As well as everything else you saw here. A lot of special order stuff came in, which is great because it means we're going to have a big week in sales as we put this stuff on the books. And we've been very grateful that we've been getting so much business lately. Now that we're a year into the pandemic, things have settled out a lot at the workplace, and it's business as usual for a lot of shops. We've seen some of our competition not survive the pandemic, unfortunately for them, but fortunately for us. So we've had a chance to get more business and get into some shops that we weren't servicing before, so we're actually growing the business a bit now too, which is a great sign in times when it's not so easy for people to be doing that. So we're very grateful. So thank you to you if you're one of our customers, and if you're not, thanks for watching, because I hope that there's some good information in here. I want you to be able to see a wide variety of tools. Hopefully you've seen stuff that you haven't seen before and learned some stuff that you didn't know about. Check out our other videos to see some details on what we've talked about here. I pointed them out earlier, but also look through the video catalog that we have on the channel and see if there's new and interesting things in there that you can be learning about third-party branding or other brands of tools you may not heard about. Like Sunex, for example, is a manufacturer, and we have their products that you may not have seen under their brand before, but maybe you've seen it under Mac or Matco or Snap-on or Cornwell or those guys. And give a look-see and browse the channel, because the channel is growing too, and we are also very grateful for your viewership. Now, in the future, we've got some really cool videos coming up because we're shooting a new format called our Ratchet It Up segments, where we're having sit-down interviews with some extremely interesting people. We also have more Tools in the Hall segments coming up, And we have a vlog segment, which we just started shooting, so we'll have more episodes of those coming up soon. So do me a favor. Click down here now to subscribe so that you don't miss any of it. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, use a tool. Don't be one.